My father died when I was quite young, when I was 9. My mother was a nurse, I had one brother, and the one thing I can assure everybody of really was that I was not going to be a nurse. I didn't get the qualifications that I needed to go to university, so I had to wait a year. So I was doing that, and at the same time I had to work, and I got a job in a hospital. I hated hospitals. Then I was thinking, gosh, I'm not really studying very hard, maybe I'll fail, and what will I do? So maybe I should try nursing. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I didn't have to think too hard about it, because as soon as I mentioned it, they told me at the hospital, well, you can start next month. Nursing was not for me, hated it, and I had to leave. And so I rang the universities, they said, yes, you can come along, great. And my mum said, no, you can't. So she said that the best would be to finish the nursing course and then go to university. So I did. I still didn't want to do nursing, and I got a job in medical sales. But then I got married and I had children. I couldn't work during the day, so because I wanted to look after the children, so I worked in the evenings as a community nurse. Hearing about it on the media, so people don't believe there's a problem, but there is. During this time, I met the work, and how I viewed my work and you know, patient care changed, because I realised I can't do this on my own. You know, I haven't got the skills to do it. You know, but this time I started to enjoy it. Sometimes I look around, I always look around, and if there's a statue or a crucifix or something, I can start a conversation. So there was one patient, but there was nothing in this house, And I said, we'll pray the Divine Mercy. We'll pray the Divine Mercy for this lady. So we prayed the Divine Mercy, and the next day when I went back, there was a picture of the Divine Mercy on the bed. There was no other but this little picture of the Divine Mercy. And she said, you know, I knew there was something special about you, and I wanted you to come back. Now, there was nothing special about me, really. There was nothing special. I was a disaster, a complete disaster. Had apologised, you know, so many times, but there was but I prayed. We prayed, and prayer changes everything. Come in, nice to see you. So today I'm really happy with my work, because you go to work with Jesus, with Mary, with Joseph, with the saints, with my guardian angel, and I don't need to be afraid of anything that happens, nothing. Sometimes I am, sometimes I make mistakes, but all this I know is good for me. You know, even the really bad things, I know this is what's going to get me to heaven. And I had all these friends, they were no longer in the church, and it was not interesting for them. You know, even simple prayers like the Our Father and the Hail Mary, if you haven't said these prayers for 20 years, you won't know them. They're gone. We have to speak a language that someone away from the church could speak. So I thought, we'll organise a retreat. So I was talking to Father Robert, and I was saying, Father Robert, you know, I want to bring people to a retreat who really don't know God, don't go to Mass. So he said, yeah, wonderful idea, wonderful idea. Very close friend, she was my best friend who's Methodist. So she came on the retreat, and at the end, I said, Jane, how are you getting on? You like it? I love every minute, every minute. It's a seed, isn't it? And so it'll take time to grow, but it's wonderful to see, even if it's just one person. You know, if one person comes back to say thank you, then yeah, it changes everything.